Hello, my name is Arthur J. Mora, and I am a real entrepreneur. I know some of you guys may be thinking, I don't need a business. But everybody needs a home-based business. Not even just a home-based business. Everybody needs a business. There's so many benefits in having a business. There's so many reasons why everybody needs a business. Number one, everybody needs to own their own. We're in a time now that you can't just depend on a job and that's it. We're in a time now where just a job can't do it. Two jobs can't do it. Three jobs can't do it. We're in a time now that you have to leverage yourself so that you can make more revenue in order to even survive. The cost of living is sky high. Everything is sky high, except that what you get paid at your job is not sky high. It's still the same. So therefore, it puts you in a position where it's hard for you to survive. So why do I say everybody needs a home-based business? Everybody needs a home-based business, again, because I said you need to own your own. And number two, so the sky can be the limit for you. There's no shackles on you. There's no burdens on you. There's nothing that can tell you what you can't do and what you can do. What I think about a job is, now don't get me wrong, a job is a good thing to have. But I believe a job is a stumbling block. I believe a job is something that will allow you to be depending on something. And what you'll be dependent in is on something that somebody has already put together for themselves so they can live happy, so they can be with their family, and they can have all the time in the world and just live life the way that we all should live life. Now, I'm not saying get rid of your business. Get rid of your job. I'm saying get your business and still work your job at the same time, and then let your business grow as you work in your job, and eventually, maybe one day, your business will outgrow your job. So, that's not the only reason. Your business to outgrow your job is just one of the things that you want to be able to have for yourself, so that if your job just one day say, hey, look, Mr. Such and such and such, Miss Such and such, we don't need you anymore. Guess what? It's okay. You don't have to panic because you've already been working on something for yourself. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? Everybody needs a home-based business. See, what we do, we think about business as, oh, if I start a business, the business got to be so big. No, the business can start off real small, and then you can learn and teach yourself and work the work. You can let yourself become the business by slowly, gradually learning everything that you need to know about the business so that you can grow into the business and you can make the business multiply. I don't care if you make high six figures. I don't care if you make low five figures. I don't care if you make no figures. Everybody needs a home-based business. Let me give you guys a couple benefits. Okay, you make high six figures, right? Imagine what you're paying out in taxes to the IRS. When you look at your check, those taxes that you're paying to the IRS is huge. Because look at here, if you have some dependents, guess what? It don't even matter. Because you're not even falling in the EITC credit. For those who don't know what that means, that's earned income tax credit. So that means you're in a whole nother tax bracket. So that means you're paying out a whole lot of money to the IRS. Now, imagine this. Imagine if you had a home-based business and your light bills and your gas bills and your water bills and all these different bills was in the name of your business, right? Now, imagine all that money that you're spending to the light bill, the gas bill, the mortgage, the rent, et cetera, in your household. That's just money that's being spent and nothing would never come back to you. Well, if you own a business and you got some of these bills in your business name, guess what? That's a write-off. And guess where that write-off come from? That write-off comes from your adjusted gross income. So therefore, it brings your adjusted gross income down, so that means you don't get taxed on all your money because some of that money is taken away for expense that you have created by having a home-based business. Now, am I saying just create a home-based business just for the tax breaks? No. I'm saying create a home-based business so that you can eventually make your business grow. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm saying create this home-based business so eventually you can make that business grow. But in the meantime, enjoy the benefits of your expenses, because you're going to be able to take expenses for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, however many years it's going to take in order for you to recoup those expenses that came out of your adjusted gross income. Enjoy those benefits of not having to pay all the taxes to the IRS, because now you have something that you are taking some of your money and you are investing in property. Some of you may be saying, okay, well, I don't know where to start. I don't know what kind of business I want. Again, it could be property. Sometimes you can think about some of the things that you like to do and do it. Matter of fact, you can look at what you're doing at your job, and the same thing that you're doing at your job that you're good in, you can actually start a business doing the same identical thing that you're doing at your job, but do it for yourself. And start a business. There's so many different things that you can do to start a business without thinking about, okay, I got to start this business huge. As I said before, start the business low, and you work the business until the business becomes you. Everybody needs a home-based business, you see? So some of us, we make those high six figures and we think, I don't need a home-based business because I'm making enough money to survive. Yeah, you may be making enough money to survive, but you're spending a whole lot of money to the IRS, and you're spending a whole lot of money to things that's not bringing you anything back. But when you have a home-based business, the car that you drive, you can write it off. The gas that you put in the car, you can write it off. The meals that you eat, the dinner dates that you go out on, you can write it off. Your children, you can write them off, allowing them to work at the home-based business. There's so many different things that you can write off where you'll be able to save some of that revenue and really take the revenue that you would normally be spending for things that you don't get nothing back for. You can take that revenue now and invest it in more things that's going to bring you back more what? Profit. Now you are going to a whole nother level. There's so many different things that I could teach you about having a home-based business, but everybody needs a home-based business so you can enjoy some of the benefits. Now, you don't make no income. You don't have no job. You ain't making six figures, or you ain't making five figures. Guess what? You can do anything. You can cut grass. You can wash cars. You can do anything. You just have to have the willpower in order to say, I'm going to do something. And as you take that money, you still can start yourself a business license. You still can get yourself an EIN number. You still can get yourself a bank account. And you still can take that same money that you're putting in your pocket, instead of putting it in your pocket, you can put it where? In your business bank account. So now at the end of the year, you can show how much money your business made and file taxes and be able to get a tax return back. You can get yourself an earned income tax credit. Or if you got any kids and you do hair or whatever it may be, now you have created your hustle, and you allowed your hustle to become a business. Don't just let your hustle be a hustle, because it being a hustle is not beneficial for you. It's things that you cannot do with a hustle. You take your hustle and turn your hustle to a business, and now you have a business that's generating you some income and generating you some benefits. You guys see what I'm saying? And again, I can go all day with this. But what I'm trying to get you to see here is everybody needs a home-based business. Don't look at it as I make enough money and I don't need one. No, because if you make too much money, you do need one. If you don't make enough money, you do need one. If you don't make no money, you do need a home-based business. Everybody needs a home-based business. Again, number one, so you can have your own, and just in case your job to say I don't need you no more, you got something that you've still been working on and something that you've been building on that can take care of you and your family. Number two, good tax breaks. Number three, good expenses that you can write off. And so many different things that you can do. We're generating business loans from off of your business so that you can be able to use other people's money and not your money and continue to grow and win, win, win. This is Arthur J. Moore, your real entrepreneur coach. And I'm saying to you, everybody needs a home-based business.